Morning guys, it's Jenny here from Just Jenny Journaling. Welcome back to my channel. Quick share today. Just going to be looking at decorating my scripted journal, my bullet journal for, this is the one I've been using, my altered one, if you remember. I'm going to use it sort of kind of junk journal style, and I put two together because I didn't have enough room. Well, I'll go through them so quickly. So this month I've gone back to Barbara at 49 Dragonflies, and because she does the beautiful kind of monthly planner kits that they're kind of in junk journal style, and last month I used her November kit, which I loved, which was based on her On My Desk. These are the On My Desk background papers. The December planner sort of papers weren't to the colours that I actually have already going on in here, so I went in and printed off her, there are 10 background sheets I think, so I loved these. So these are going to be background sheets I've been working with from her. I love that as well. There are another couple I might use probably through January. So with that in mind, I printed those off, and then I've got, she does her freebies, so she does the plain freebies, so I've just printed off the weekly freebies for December. I'm going to add some bits and pieces from, I think it's from her actually, I think it's from her from last year, and these little pieces I found tucked away in my last year's winter book that I didn't use. So this one here is some of her labels, that she has, and winter quotes. I think I've got some winter quotes somewhere. This was from last year's winter book, day book, and I did a couple. So this is a napkin, which I think is absolutely gorgeous, and I just backed it onto some scrapbook paper that looks like sort of planks of wood. And just some bits from a really lovely, I think it's something blue, Stamperia paper that I had on the go. I tucked these in, didn't use them. I really love that, and that was just from a little book, a little address book. You know, like you do. And this is a Monet, I think, that I haven't used that yet. I also printed off from some things that I got last year. This is from my porch prints on Etsy, and I used some of them last year. So this is called Winter Woodland. So that's just a background paper, but there's loads, and I used some last year, but I didn't use these. I just think they're beautiful, so I was going to throw those in. And another kit that I got last year was from Paper Digital Princess, and this is called Winter Snow Scene Backgrounds, and there's about 10 of those. So I just love that, and I've just popped that, just because of thickness, I've popped it straight onto just normal printer copy paper. I just think that's lovely. I do love the whole snowscape thing in the winter. It's just another beautiful aspect, isn't it, of a different season. So I do have some, I think I've got some of the winter stickers as well from last year. Not winter quotes. I think I might print some more off as well. So yeah, winter quotes from last year. That's from Barbara. She does them in blue and cream. And that's just, so that's what I'll be using. I wanted to try and get these, yeah, that's what I'll be using this year, just for December. So I'll be back on in a mo and show you what I've done. Take care, bye-bye, bye. Hello there, so yeah, I'm back. So let's just go through, have a quick flip through of what I've popped in. Yeah, what I popped together. So from last month, did I have that? Yeah, this was in from November. This was, I pulled this out of Daphne's diary in the summer. I love the vintage post box and the letters and everything. So that was already in for the end of November. And so this is from the end of November as well. So these pages I'm saving for some song lyrics from November. So decided to just basically add the December overview to the postage page, the postbox page, with some vintage paper. That's the My Porch Prints, and so it's it is from Barbara's Labels, from Barbara at 49 Dragonflies. This was a little something from my one of my vintage ephemera boxes, layered up with a little sticker that I've had in my stash for probably, these are just the last of the few I've had for the past 2 or 3 years, I think, and I've added to my winter washi that I pulled out and sort of found, and I think it's kind of sticky now. I've had it for, did I get it last year? I don't know, but it's getting to that sticky stage now, so I really need to use it all up. So this is the background page for on my desk, and I just cut it. I cut it into 2 pieces and sort of layered a piece up here, a piece down there. And this was from the winter snowscape, and yeah, so my daily scripture is going on here. Daily scripture in the comments for the week will be going on this page, and this page here I've got I've kept it quite clear because I want to do a general overview of a few bits for this week and maybe a couple of bits for the month as well, so we'll see. Yeah, so on this side, what I've done on this one, yes, this is basically My Porch Prints. This washi was there before, and My Porch Prints again, My Porch Prints, vintage music paper, and I just popped this little postcard thingy in there from the, what was that from? Yes, that was from the Stamperia paper pad, which I think is gorgeous, and this is some watercolour pencil. I should actually go over with a little watercolour brush, and that will just sort of blend it down a little bit. So I thought I really quite like that. I really quite like that. This was the page from, is it Pretty Princess? I will put it in the description box actually, that I mentioned earlier. So remember I printed the 2 pages off, which is, no, it's not that one. Anyway, yeah, 2 pages. Yeah, that one and that one. And this was from the little page pulled from the address book that I had from tucked into my winter book that I didn't actually use last year. So again, lots of room for journaling on this one, and this little, can you see the little fir tree there? I thought that was lovely, and I just had found those in my stash from, probably I've had them a couple of years, I think. Is the last 2 or 3 now. But I like the way that looks. I like the way that looks. This paper pad was Snow in the City, and I got this, I think I used it in January. But you know what? I kept this because it was still even taller. So it's got like the new law, a bit like Central Park skyline in the background, and the tree goes up a lot higher with birds, but it's just, you know, it's a big one. And this is just right to you know, just the right size to get the main bulk of the image in, which I think is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So I popped that in with a little bit of washi, and this is from the it was from, yeah, I had it from last year, a page that I hadn't used. So I popped a little bit of this card on there, and it was from the sample card for this, from the upholstery sample book. And this little lady is gorgeous. She's from Vintage Winter from Mrs. Cogg's Crafts, and that was one that I hadn't used from last year, this lovely lady. So I thought I'd pop her on there and just do a little flip up, so it sort of flips up. And yeah, so she's really chunking up, as you can see. She's just November and December so far. I'm really quite liking the way that's looking. And on this one, yeah, that's the other sort of snowscape page, and just layered on. So again, the Stamperia little bits that I hadn't used from last year, and some of the washi. I don't know if you can see how pretty that is, like a little, you know, snow on the roofs and the trees on a winter's evening. So I thought that it reflected the little image on the the little ephemera there from the scrapbook paper. This, I've only just recently done this. It was a little bit of the dyed paper, dyed graph paper. Love the colour of that. And this was from, let me see if I can find it. Again from my stash from last year. I got this little winter range. That was from Hobbycraft, I think. It's got lots of bits and pieces in it. That's quite pretty. Nice, lovely colours. Anyway, so that was from that, and I just yeah, what you can see. And this I hadn't shown you before because I did a custom order for a friend, and I picked these up from Amazon. These cards by David Gentleman. They're lovely. So London postcards, and I've actually picked some out. This being one of them. This is supposed to be, I think, Primrose Hill. I think it's gorgeous. So I've just put them in. I've got 3 more. So I've popped that. It's going to be a flip up. So I might journal under it. I might not. It depends how I feel. And that's on some coffee dyed paper, as you can see. And a square doily piece. That was from one of my vintage ephemera boxes. Again, some coffee dyed paper that I had in my stash. This washi had been in there from before, and this is, I did these, and this is a lovely page for my porch prints, and I thought it goes reasonably nicely with those colours. Just about get away with it. Next part of the was the on my desk from Barbara. Loved it, and I had this washi in there already, so I just popped it on the side. Liked that. And this, I think, I just cut the snowflakes out and popped them down there, and that's from here. Yeah, it's from here, Winter Rose. This I've had for a while. Excuse my dishwasher that go in the background, as in case you wonder what that noise is. This was from a mindfulness book that I pulled out probably last year, didn't use, and found in my stash. I just like the colours. So I've used this. I've used the autumn. I think, did I use the autumn in November? Yeah, I did. That's going to be one of my index pages when I finally get around to indexing what I'm doing. This is just from a little nature book. Oh yes, this whole page is from the it's the dust cover of an art book, an art in winter book that I have, and I absolutely love it. By Countryside in Winter by Brian Jackman. So yeah, it's gorgeous. It's just how things look when I'm out and about on some of the winter walks at the moment. It looks just like that around here. Decided that I wanted to pop this in. I had one last year, but I wanted to pop it in this year because I love it. That's the napkin on the scrapbook paper, and all I did was a bit of stenciling and a little bit of the the stamping. What's it called? Script stamping. I've got a script stamp, and that was from the little this little beauty. Isn't it gorgeous? Is from the address book from last year that I didn't use, and I thought went really well there. Again, that was from on my desk. I left it quite clear because I still need to add as I go along the weekly. So it could go quite nicely on here. Yeah, just my weekly little printout needs to go on one of these. And then finally, just for so far, because I found that these the pages are really nice size, and I can get quite a lot on a page. So that's what I've done, I think, up until now, so far. And all I've done is put the stamp script on, and then I'm just put these on. I'm going to flip them up and journal on them, and they are gorgeous. And these are all from David Gentleman's London postcards. These drawings, aren't they lovely? Absolutely gorgeous. And I pulled them out and thought, do you know what? I'm going to use those. So that's what I've done so far. That's before the pen. I'm looking forward to using this. Looking forward to using it. And I'm loving the way, as you can see, it's really getting chunky. That's just a couple of months. So yeah, other thing to show you. Arrived today. I've decided for my school diary for next year, I want a page per, what is it? Yeah, a day per page. I went for this. It was from Amazon, and I don't think I'll use the lock thing, but I really wanted something that was craft paper. I used a normal kind of diary last year. I got it from Aldi, I think, in February. And, you know, I did a few stickers and stuff. I did cover it, which I will recover this. I will cover it to give it a vintage kind of feel to it. I don't know if this is going to get on my nerves, to be fair, but we'll see. We'll see. We will see. Oh, that flips up. Oh, that's all right. That flips up, it's not. Anyway, so I will recover this inside and out. But what I love about it is it's the craft pages. And then I'm just going to have to go in and, you know, and I'll date. So I'll probably be doing that over the next few weeks, because I'm not going to have time to do it every month. I'm going to have to just bite the bullet and work through it. Because already, you know, classes and different subjects and stuff the dates are up already for January. Some are very organised. January to March we have some of the classes are up for. So I need to get those in so I know what I'm doing and what I'm planning for. So I really like the look of this. I won't have to do much to it. Probably a bit of stamping, probably a few stickers. I probably will do little borders, you know, tabs. But I love it. So that's what I've gone for, my yearly planner for school. So see you soon, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. If you haven't subscribed before, please do like and subscribe and comment below as to what you're going to be doing for your journaling this year for 2022. If you're going to do something different or if you're going to stick to the same, just let me know. It's always interesting to see what other people are doing, because it's nice to change things up, isn't it? Let's change things up. Anyway, that's enough of me. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.